I am real shit at doing these cosplay DIY videos, but I picked up a simple 99-cent Jason Voorhees mask, and I'm going to drop the picture here. What I've done is I marked it out with some extra holes to make it more screen accurate, and I've removed some material here. I'm just about to finish that up, and I'm just going to turn it into a wall hanger, maybe something that's wearable or maybe something for a display, but that back wall there is going to be turned into a filming studio wall for these YouTube channels. So I want to have some pieces that I've made on display up there, and I figured this would be a great way to do it, and a great use of the fucking 99-cent Jason Voorhees mask that I actually got for 13 cents on Halloween, or Halloween clearance. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you saw me take the Dremel with that. Next, I'm gonna take this rasp and just hit a few of the high spots, maybe go over the bridge of the nose. Just a little something to add a little bit more damage, because I want this thing to pick up all the paints that I do. I really want to do a good paint job. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And you know what? To add a little bit of depth to that, I did that with a rasp. I'm gonna take this this file, maybe just hog out some of these holes a little bit, give them a weird droop. Get in there a couple of times like that. So yeah, it's a work in progress. So yeah, next right here I've got some 150 grit sandpaper and 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm just gonna go around and clean it up. I am gonna fill these holes here and this hole here real quick with some spot putty. Use the heat gun to dry it up once this is all sanded and ready. This is the glazing and spot putty that I'm going to use, and I'm actually going to do that first before I sand. It'll just save me a headache later. So here we are now. I've got the all my scratches and dings in. I'm actually going to use my knife and clean that up a little bit, but that's filled with spot and glazed putty. And then I made a slurry of, actually it's gel, super glue, and baby powder, and I put that on there, and then I hit it with some Zap Kicker. Sorry for the camera work. Hit it with some Zap Kicker and let it harden, and then sanded that down, so it really just made everything one solid mess. So I'm liking the look of it, I'm liking the damage. Like I said, I'm gonna clean up a little bit of this with a knife and make it look a little bit more organic, and go on from there. So excuse my lighting here in my little ghetto paint booth, but the back has been primed in flat black, and now I'm gonna go with a semi-gloss Max White on here, and get the white on it, and then start the whole fun process, the fun part. So here's where we're at now. I got the triangle on. It's still a little off center, but once all the weathering and shit happens, it's not going to be the main focus. I'm not going to lose any sleep about it. The masking tape pulled a little bit off the nose, But again, once it's all weathered and everything, you're not going to notice it. So I'm going to get set up doing my weathering, and I'm going to wrap this up tonight. This is truly a one-day build. So right now I'm at the stage where I'm just layering over and over and over again different levels of grime. I'm going to add a little bit of greens and yellows to add some depth. Then I'll do a final wash, and then I'm going to use an old belt to make the straps. And then, yeah, that'll be it. So I'm at the point now where I've got the leather straps on. They're just drying. I'm going to use googly eyes as rivets. I'm going to paint them silver and then just tack them on. But I used a combination of hot glue and super glue to attach them. So looking pretty neat. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Let's get a shot this way. Boom. In that frame. So there you have it, guys. That's my Friday the 13th Jason Mask one-day build. I based it loosely off of the design from number 7, but I kind of flexed my creative muscles with the paint job. I didn't weather it as much. I may go back in with some greens and add some moss, but this is just a display piece. It's not meant to be wearable. I slapped it on the mannequin for funsies. The rivet heads were just silver googly eyes that I spray painted silver and then misted a little bit with a brass to kind of give them that rusty hue. I think they look really great, but yeah, I'm just overwhelmed with the way it came out. Now in the background, you might see my Ghostbusters Proton Pack from Spirit Halloween. That is a work in progress, and there is a video coming for that down the line. And I just wanted to show off my Ash vs. Evil Dead Army of Darkness Evil Dead chainsaw hand because I love that prop and I worked really hard on it. So that's there. But one day build, guys. Be well. I hope you guys are doing great. Too sweet me. I'll see you on the next one.